Look here, listen. If you're expecting the kind of cheery, normal intro you get, you've come to the wrong place. This is RJ Game News USA. Subscribe if you haven't already. But I got something to say, okay? What happened to Jayden Daniels last night was unacceptable. Downright, borderline criminal. What Dan Quinn allowed to happen. The head coach of Washington. It was 7.5 minutes until the game was fucking over. Seattle was up 38-7. And you let Jayden Daniels, your franchise quarterback, on a design run that play. He was tackled and his arm bent the wrong direction. Now, you tell me, down 4 possessions that late in the fourth quarter, to a guy that's already been injured most of the year, why the fuck was he still in the game? Because at any moment he could have re-injured anything that he had wrong with him. And you need him for the rest of the season. Now he's gone. With one of the most gruesome, disgusting, unnecessary injuries I've ever seen in an NFL game. Dan Quinn should be fucking fired right now. I don't care if Washington made it to the NFC Championship game last year. What happened was malpractice. Washington's had a franchise quarterback before they ruined after a great rookie season. RG3. He blasted the Commanders. So did Chris Collinsworth. Now it's my turn, bitch. And what I have to say is this. When a game is out of hand, like truly out of hand, take your quarterback out of the game. Keep him out of harm's way. It's not that hard. Dan Quinn is the same man who blew a 28-3 lead as the Falcons head coach against my Patriots. Thank you very much for that, by the way. All he had to do was kneel the ball, and he would have won the game. And this motherfucker's so stupid. He blew a 28-3 lead against the Patriots. This is a guy that failed the Cowboys defense and somehow failed his way up to a head coaching job for Washington. Lucked his way into a draft pick of Jayden Daniels as his quarterback and watched his rookie quarterback lead his team to the NFC Championship game. And what do? In the front office there? They bring in a bunch of old people to their team that keep getting hurt. And the defense fucking sucks. Remind me again, what side of the ball did Dan Quinn coach in Seattle and in Dallas? The defensive side! And why is Washington's defense out there looking like the fucking Bengals defense? How does this happen? And you continue to put Jayden Daniels in harm's way when he's like 180 pounds soaking wet, allowing him to get tackled the way that he's being tackled in games that are completely meaningless because they're out of reach. You should have enough pride and dignity to stand up at the podium and say, I resign my position as head coach. But you don't. You won't. Because you're an egomaniac. You always have been. Trust me, I see you on the sidelines. I've kept my mouth shut long enough. I'm a fucking idiot for thinking you would win the NFC East this year. That's because I count on your quarterback to actually be available. And the problem is, he's having a hard time being available when you put him in harm's way because you don't have a defense that stops anybody. You have a bunch of old people on your team. You coach like dog shit. And they're always playing from behind and in situations where the defense can pin its ears back and attack him. It's pathetic. I could coach circles around you, Dan Quinn. Take your bald, fucking 20-plus, older year looking stone cold ass and walk the plank for all I care. Learn to coach. Learn to put your personnel in. I'm sorry, Marcus Mariota is not going to come in there and be a Pro Bowl quarterback. They're not going to be in the playoffs. They have to play Philly 2 more times. They still got to play the Broncos. You're fucking done. And if Washington's smart, they'll wise up and can your ass. And get Jayden Daniels, a real coach. Speaking of fucking egomaniac losers, Cliff Kingsbury keeps making the stupidest fucking offensive play calls imaginable. Of course the buck stops at Dan Quinn, but Kingsbury's the play caller. Why are you calling a play where Jayden Daniels could be running and tackled in a game that you're losing 38-7? Explain that to me, please. Cliff, failed former head coach of the Arizona Cardinals, coach of Kyler Murray, who's hurt all the fucking time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Use some common sense in your fucking brain cells. Anyway, guys, that's all for this rant. Thanks for tuning in. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Peace. I'm out. Have a good one.